Do you ever wonder whether the stress you feel every day is normal or if it's slowly damaging your brain? Today, we're going to break down the difference between chronic stress and everyday stress, how it literally reshapes your brain, and what you can actually do to reverse it. Because here's the truth, not all stress is bad. But when it becomes constant, it silently rewires your emotions, memory, and decision-making. By the end of this video, you'll know how to tell if you're living in chronic stress mode and 5 science-backed ways to help your brain recover. The difference between normal stress and chronic stress. Stress is a built-in survival tool. When you face a challenge, an exam, a deadline, or a tough conversation, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline to keep you alert. That's acute stress, short-term and helpful. But when the stress never stops, constant bills, relationship tension, overwork, no recovery, your brain can't tell that the danger is over. The same hormones that once protected you now flood your system every day. That's chronic stress, and it's where things start to go wrong. Think of it like a fire alarm that never stops ringing. At first, it gets your attention, but after a while, it damages the entire building. What happens inside your brain? When your brain is under constant pressure, 3 major changes take place. The amygdala overreacts. This is your fear center. Chronic stress makes it hypersensitive, meaning you might feel anxious or irritated even without real danger. The hippocampus shrinks. That's your memory and learning hub. High cortisol levels make it harder to focus, recall details, or think clearly under pressure. The prefrontal cortex weakens. This is the rational part of your brain, the one that helps you plan, stay calm, and make good decisions. When stress overwhelms it, you act more on emotion than logic. So if you've noticed that small things now trigger big reactions, or that your brain feels foggy, you're not imagining it. Your brain is literally being rewired by chronic stress. How it shows up in everyday life. Chronic stress doesn't always look like panic attacks. Most of the time, it's subtle, and it hides in habits. You might wake up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. Snap at people you care about for small things. Forget details or misplace items. Feel on edge or emotionally numb. Constantly replay conversations or worries in your head. Sound familiar? That's not just mood. It's neurochemistry. Your brain's alarm system has taken over, and it's stealing energy from everything else. Creativity, motivation, even empathy. The hidden cost. When stress becomes chronic, it spreads beyond the mind. Cortisol increases inflammation, weakens immunity, and accelerates aging in your cells. That's why chronic stress is linked to higher risks of anxiety, depression, memory loss, and even heart disease. Your brain and body are constantly talking, and when one stays in danger mode, the other pays the price. But here's the good news. The brain is plastic. It can heal, and it can rewire back to balance. What you can do to reverse it. Here's how you start training your brain to relax again, backed by neuroscience. Interrupt the loop. Notice when you're tense. Slow your breathing, unclench your jaw, and take a real pause. It sends a signal to the amygdala that you're safe. Move every day. Physical movement releases endorphins that lower cortisol and re-engage the prefrontal cortex. Even a 15-minute walk helps. Protect sleep like it's medicine.
Chronic stress and poor sleep feed each other. Set a routine bedtime, limit screens, and keep your room dark and cool. Connect with people. Human contact, even a short talk with someone you trust, reduces stress hormones more effectively than most medications. Reframe your mindset. Stress isn't always the enemy. The key is recovery. When you start seeing challenges as temporary and solvable, your brain shifts from panic to problem solving.
Chronic stress doesn't happen overnight, and neither does recovery. But every small change you make tells your brain one powerful message: I'm safe now. You can rest. If this video helped you understand what's really happening inside your mind, give it a like and share it with someone who might need it too. And remember to subscribe, because on The Psychology of Us, we turn science into insight you can actually use.